So I'm Alice, I'm from Leicester in England. I'm one of 7 who are raising money for Laura's Hospice.
I am Rupert Hannibal. I'm originally from the Midlands. I've had several kind of traumas, I guess you might call them, in my life. And back in 2015, I ended up having open heart surgery, and then my wife took ill, and sadly I lost her with cancer that same year. It wasn't treatable.
My name is Omar Quintana. I'm working for 22 years already as a tour guide. First of all, when we talk about Inca Trail, we have to understand how the ancient people used to connect, the 4 cardinal points through trails. According to researchers, Inca Trail is around 30 to 40,000 kilometers in all. From Cusco, like spider web. This is the most popular, starting from kilometer 82, ending right in the Sun Gate in Machu Picchu.
I'm Carl Simpson from Leicester, and I've done a couple of trips now. This is the 2nd trip raising money for Lauros. Yeah, it's not an easy trek, it's a difficult trek, but manageable. The altitude is another thing to take into account, and that, as long as you've taken your time, then you can cope with that. But yeah, you wouldn't take it lightly coming here. Yesterday was a long day, and coming down with torchlight just added another dimension to it. It was nice, but also you have to take your time a little bit more.
So all that kind of gave me a wake-up call. I kind of went down in the dumps with grief, but then I met other people who had been bereaved and widowed, and they inspired me to get off my backside and do something. And there's still life to live, and that's what I'm doing. I'm out living life all the way up. I felt like I was smiling. Part of the whole experience. It didn't matter. I didn't notice it.
Inca Trail in all Inca's nation is very much like the vein in our body. This is very much like the ancient culture in other parts of the world, like Romans, for example. The only access to get anywhere, any community, any other culture, was through trails, trusting in our foot, right? Walking for days, weeks, months.
The landscape is just insane, it's like nothing you'll ever see anywhere else. You could literally be anywhere in the world, and you need to make sure you look around, because when you're walking, you're looking down, but yeah, just look up and see everything, and you just always see something beautiful.
I'm Anna Williams. It's been at the back of my brain to come here for many, many years. In fact, since I was 20. Only took all that time, 52 years after I'd first heard about Machu Picchu.
So no, he came up to stay with me.
Talking about a pre-Hispanic story, Machu Picchu was one of the most significant, I can say, center. It's one of the 7 wonders in the world. I think Machu Picchu is more well known than the country, than Peru. So most of travelers know much more Machu Picchu or about Machu Picchu than Peru.
You're thinking, oh my God, can I do any more? Can I get back? Then you just think about your family member that's been in that hospice, or the family member that's suffering with diabetes or whatever it is that they're suffering with, and you're raising money for them. Yes, it motivates you through. If they're suffering with that, a little bit of pain, a little bit of ache in the legs, that's nothing compared to what they've gone through.
I was trying not to cry.
No, I think anybody can do it, and this trip's proven that. We've got a 72-year-old, she's been up with the front most of the time. We've got a 21-year-old, and she's been in the middle. And then there's been all ages split between those subgroups as well.
I thought about my late wife and what she would make of it, because she probably wouldn't recognise me. Because before my heart attack and all that, I lived probably just kind of strolled through life, and now I do whatever I can, and I kind of think about how lucky I am.